Hey guys, my name is Jordan Tarver from The Story on Wheels, and today we're going to go over my bed and dinette design. When I was drawing up this bed design, I really wanted to create something that could convert into multiple things and could also include some storage. I think it's really important to include as much storage as possible and use every inch of the van. The idea that came to mind was your classic RV or trailer dinette table. This is where the bed also converts to a dining table and has storage underneath. The design of this dinette really isn't too complicated. It actually only took me about 2 or 3 days to build. So on either side of the table we have 2 benches, and those benches are supported by 3x1 supports I made. And to make those supports, I took 2 3x1s and made a right angle, and I made 3 of those on either side, and I drilled those into a 2x1 that went along the wall of the van, which created the support for those right angle support beams. After I created the support beams, what I did next was I just bought a typical piece of plywood, and then I cut it to size to fit around the support beams on either end to create the outer frame and outer cover of the top loading cabinets. After I created the outer box of the seats, it was time to make the tops for the top loading cabinets. So how I did this is I used the same piece of plywood, cut it to size, and then I laid it on top of the box as if that was where the door was going to be. And then about 3 to 4 inches off the wall, I drew a line to where I wanted to cut the wood and where I would want to put the hinges. And so once I made that cut, I used 4 hinges on either side of the bed to create the top loading cabinets, which would be under the seats. So to make the table, I actually cut the size of the table about 6 inches, maybe 4 to 6 inches short on either side. That way it's easy for people to get in. And also what I found helpful was making sure you rounded these edges and sanded them down. That way no one's getting caught on those sharp edges. And then to make up that space, the 6 inches, I have this other piece in here. And this just rests right here on the end. And then once this comes down, that completes the full length of the bed. And I'll show you how to do that now. So the table comes off, and it's going to slide on these 2 2x1s that I have underneath. And then to complete this gap, like I was saying, you're going to take this piece and you're going to slide it in here, and now it's going to complete the whole width of the bed, making it able to put these pads down and have your full-size mattress. And then to take this thing apart, it's going to be the same thing. I take this piece off here. This goes into the storage cabinet on the left. The tabletop slides out. And then I have these 2 legs that I got on Amazon that come into the bottom here. And then the table just fits. So on either side of the table and bed setup, I have these 2x1s drilled into the side of the top loading cabinets. And these are here to create a surface for the tabletop to rest on when you're ready to convert it into your bed. To secure the legs into the table and the floor of the van, I bought standard bases off of Amazon and drilled it directly into the floor and the bottom of the table. One thing that was really important for me in the dinette and bed design was having extra storage in the van because the van is so small. And so on either end of the table or either side of the bed, there's going to be top-loading cabinets. And these are where we keep anything like sleeping bags, hiking shoes, blankets, anything extra will go in here, and that just helps create a lot of space in the van, making the rest of the area feel like it's not too cluttered.